Hello everybody. It's late January. We've been up all morning doing bits and bobs around the allotment. Jump in, I'll give you a lift. A few bits and bobs to do. Money's really down low, but we've had a bit of an investment last night. Got on the old local selling marketplace bits and managed to pick up some beehives, only little ones, but we picked them up. Guy sorted out some bees, everything sorted, got it all sorted out this morning. Had to get up early to get them, but they're in. So we've popped them down. We've done a bit of clearing around the brush, the bushes and stuff. It was a bit overgrown, so we could mow the grass area around the allotment. We've got a few little jobs we can be getting on with today. Down by the BGA plant. Of which we need to pick up the trailer so we can pick up the mower. I don't really want to be driving it on the... I'll just... anyone behind us? Can't see. Yep. Right, I'll go around that way. Yeah, don't worry mate. Don't you worry. So, it's a frosty morning. But we cut that bit that you can see from last night. Still a bit of grass there to pick up really. And we went and dropped that off at the BGA. Yeah. Lucky the road were clear then. That got dropped off at the BGA in the silo clamp. So if we can pick up a fair bit more. I don't think the grass yields are going to be that good at this time of year, but you turn it into silage, so it's already moist. So once it's clamped and covered, packed in, it will be it will go down pretty well. Looking at the map, I was hoping we would be able to do something around here on this side, but we can't, because according to the map we can mow the lawns around here about as far as that greenhouse there goes, and obviously round the post office just up the road. Nothing on this field here, but speaking to Barry last night as I dropped off the grass, the old BGA Barry, he said that from this fence onwards we've got all the land of the trees at the back. That's all the grass that we had in that full mower last night, so might take a while to get ourselves a decent amount. But yeah, all of this, from the look of it, down to here, I believe, is ours. So I'm thinking potentially clear a load of it out. I mean, we were thinking of putting a stone crusher around here anyway, but we could do a bit of logging. Thinking do a bit of logging, make this a bit more of a meadow field to cut, and then we can just drop it straight in to the silage clamp. Obviously replant some trees at some point, don't want to be ruining the landscape, but we could even use it as our own sort of miniature forestry area sort of thing. Yeah, that's a possibility, but it's land that we can make use of either way. We're gonna take that to move the mower down here, and we'll start by cutting all that grass up there. I've not checked the map to see if there's any other areas we can cut grass on. I know there are people's lawns, obviously, so we could could just be one episode where we go around mowing people's lawns. Lawnmower simulator. Incidentally, whilst out walking my dog the other day in the real world, over some farmers' fields that were people's back gardens, looking over these farmers' fields, I actually saw a zero-turn mower in action. Looked really cool. But we'll whip up to the allotment. I'll show you what's been going on. Not a big drastic difference really, but you know, small steps. Oh no, I forgot to cut this bit, didn't I? We can do that as well. Not sure we'll pick much up from there, but we can give it a go. So we've got another pallet of strawberries. We can shift. We've cut all this grass. I've left a few of the bushes. Keep the aesthetics. Don't want to let everybody see what we're living in. But just cut a few of them back, and then done the outline of a barley field. I'd like to go for the £21,000 chicken coop, because I don't want to lose the barley, and I want the small. I don't really want to go with the big. It is twice as much chickens, to be fair. I wonder what the chances of fitting it on there. But these are the beehives. Took a few little trips with the trailer, but I don't know what the production rate's going to be on them, but they look alright. It's pretty much spent the rest of the money we've got. Chucked a bit of gravel down there for the honey when some happens to arrive. We can cut this. I'm just wondering whether we can fit chickens on there. Let's have a look. If we had that. It was the open one, wasn't it? I know there's not enough money. Yeah, that's not that, is it? Right out onto the road. That's just too big, isn't it? And to be fair, if the chickens are living in that, unless we could move into it, I think the missus would be very happy. The chickens having a nicer home than us. Unfortunately, we're looking at this £21,000 one, which I don't know what the footprint is, but I don't know where the chickens go because it doesn't really show me. Oh, another bike, but I think that'll do us fine. It looks a little bit more in keeping, and we get a free bike and a wheelbarrow, so yeah, it's a bargain. £21,000 for a shed. No, we can. I think we can cut that. I'm sure that's our land. So let's give that a trim before. I think we can set these down. Come on, oh, it's already lowered on. That one. Ooh, that's really sharp on the turn. It's not picking up. There we go. Every little helps. Oh, we can't cut that. Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought that did count as ours. Can't have that. You guys want your lawns doing for free? free landscaping? No? What about you guys? No? Right, well, we asked. Is that gonna fit? Ish. Let's drop it. I can reverse this trailer, this one's fine. Oh, should we take that strawberry pallet? We'll leave it for now. Any couple of £100, it's not. Not sat in a position of spending at the minute. Now I think we can do the driveway down to the BGA, surely. Or is it going to be, is it even going to be worth it? Probably not. No, I don't think that's going to be. Might have a look at after we've done the main part of it. Where shall I park? I'll just pop it up here for now. Yeah, quick little mower. Oh, let's get a periphery done. A headland. Don't have access to that. Okay. The question is, how far along here can we go? Okay. Straight up. Okay. down to here, I think. Essentially, which trees can we take? Might be handy putting a little fence up along there. Keep an eye on that. Let's have a look at fencing. Can we pop a not anything too fancy, do we? On the money we've got. So we know where the border is. Something like that. What you want building it? Stakes and I mean, this isn't owned by us. Oh, that collision is horrendous. No, that's just going to send me nuts. I haven't got the money anyway. Right, we've got a yield on the map. Interesting. Is that going to affect everything else? Right, well, I'm going to get as much off here as possible. I'm not going to bore you with the me waffling all the way through it. And we'll try and fill the bunker up as much as we can. About two bales worth there, maybe. And I'll catch up with you in a moment. So we have mowed all of that up. Let's go and have a look at what the area we've got left looks like. Not the biggest amount to make silage with, but it's something. We could always go around these houses and areas that have field info. Is this a field? I could do with doing something to see what the periphery is, and we could do with taking these bushes out, so we've got a bit more of an idea of what sort of space we're looking at before we take some of these trees down. So I'm not sure there's any point taking all of them down. That says needs ploughing. I wonder if we mulch it. It'll help us see what our land, the boundary line is basically. Is it a field? I wonder. Check the map. See, it's coloured there, isn't it? Say it's grass field. That says it's a grass field. We can purchase soil information, so maybe it's a field. That's probably why our precision farming soil map says that we've not done it all together. Let's change this to mulch. Let's do a bit of mulching, see if it gives a bit more of an identifiable area. In which case, if it is, lower. I think it is a field. That's not doing anything to the ground state. At all. Let's get the cultivator and have a look. What should we take? Yeah, it's a 3-point linkage, so it's going to have to be one of these two. 15 degrees, weather's quite nice. Let's take Massey. We'll try and cultivate it, see what it looks like. As I feel we'll cultivate. I don't know what it's going to do for the bushes. We might then need to, well, it says it needs to be ploughed, but I suppose we've got time to get those things done. But that could be very interesting. If it's a field, we've just gained all that extra space. A little secret hidden field, maybe. Which I still think is best to keep as grass. Especially at the minute, we can just mow it and drop it straight in the clamp, but all year round. Let's start that end. Oh, hello. I mean, how far do we go in? That side of the tree. Looks like there's a few patches that we don't have. Alongside here as much as we can. going to go all the way down to there, isn't it? Yeah, it's literally right up to those side bits. It really is. Tech. It's literally all of this. Well, that is very interesting. So what's best to do? I wonder. Remove bushes? Plough it? Or set some trees out first? I mean, I'm thinking we should get the plough and take these bushes out. Give ourselves the perimeter that we want to use, basically. I mean, we know it's a field, don't we? There's no point cultivating if we're going to be ploughing it anyway, is there really? That's going to be a long job to do, but where we're going to need that. We'll pop it down there for now. Nobody's going to need it at the minute. Let's whip and get the plough. Get a perimeter line dug in at the minimum. Then maybe neaten up around it. Get the bushes out and a perimeter line, neaten up and around it. Then we can see what we're working with. And we'll regrass it, I suppose. We'll need to set stones off as well. If we just use it as grass, if we do need to put facilities on there, we can. But how interesting. I'm not sure whether I'll bore you all with watching me plough the whole area up with a, was it 1.5 metre plough. I mean, we could look at leasing something bigger, but we've not got a lot of power to pull with, and we have not got a lot of money. Bread and water steaks. But we'll get this up. Where's the plan? I can move a lot of this equipment towards there, I suppose, for the meantime. And then get the grass up around here. We could have just meadow grassed it again, but with it being a usable space, and even if we end up with bigger mowing equipment at some point for all these grass fields that there are, you can always just leave the little zero turn down there, because it can pick up and drop off straight in there. No worries. Look, check for contracts. Oh no, nothing still. Hopefully somebody's going to want some work doing in February, but we've only got the last day of January today to get through. But then plenty we can get done with it at this point. We can take our time with it as well. When we've got a bit of spare moments, we can potter on with it and chop the odd tree down and clear the area again. I mean, it will all need ploughing again once we've got the trees out that we want to take out, but might shorten the field in a bit with the headland, so if we plant more trees we can do a perimeter of trees around the outside maybe. Maybe look at putting a little shop or something on maybe 44. We could put a little stall so we've got somewhere to sell things like stones and stuff. Or we can just turn it into lime. We are going to be constantly having to plough and take up stones on the fields with the precision farming although it does say to not plough, but I'm still a bit unsure whether it needs any more tweaks doing to it. I feel like it does. Oh, I'm going to go from this bottom end and then straight up. Hopefully trying to keep a straight line. I can't rotate this plough, which is a little bit annoying. Nuts. Oh, worry. Oh dear. Thought it was that. There we go. Gives ourselves a direct line that we're going to work from. We'll make our own perimeter. Now, we can always make it smaller maybe. I don't need to go that far in for that. That tree can pretty much stay. Probably shouldn't have gone all the way up here for that. Maybe. Yeah, let's go from that tree up. Let's see. I don't mind keeping those trees and leave a bit of a gap for our own headland. Now this bit's a bit tricky. I think we need to go at an angle from there. Hopefully. Let's to that tree. And around it. This is a very tricky bit. Come on. Water doesn't look icy, but zombies dancing across it. Back there, maybe. That's getting rid of bushes, which is great. And across to steady, mate. Across there. And then take this corner back. Well, I am going to leave this episode here and crack on with it. I'll come back and on the next episode show you where we've got to, what's happened. All that's left for me to say is, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to stay up to date with when the next video is released, hit the subscribe button. Please check out the channel for any of the other previous episodes, and until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.